afternoon. Welcome to Citizen Briefs at 4. My name is Wycliffe Orandi. Elgeyo Marakwet County has become the third county to reject the BBI document. 17 members of the county assembly voted against the constitutional amendment bill to shoot it down, against 15 who voted in favor. The other two counties that rejected the bill include Nandi and Baringo, while Singishu and Mandera counties are the only counties that have not yet decided on the proposed changes to the law.
Yes. Very well, honorable member. We are back again to the mover of the motion, the chair of the committee on, if anything, the people who should exercise caution and pray for Solomonic wisdom are yourself, because you are the one to vote.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity. I'm a member.
Mr. Speaker. Secondly, they say that they accept the issue of resource increase for going through the report. Mr. Speaker, I want to give the following before I give my submission.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to also make
Very well. Thank you, Honorable Lule. I know you are a man of, for the yes votes, 17. For the no's vote, 15. Consequently, honorable members, the committee report has been adopted by this House, therefore rejecting the BBI amendment bill. I wish to thank members for the decorum, for following the procedures of the House, and continue to echo the committee for doing its work in line with the standing orders and the Constitution.
Now to some good news on the fight against coronavirus disease. The country is tonight preparing to receive 1.02 million doses of Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. This is the first batch of the 4.1 million expected doses of the vaccine for the first phase of the rollout, but ultimately Kenya will import 24 million doses. The government has ordered the vaccines through an African Union initiative, that is the COVID-19 Vaccines Global Access COVAX facility. Priority for vaccination will be given to health sector workers and other essential workers like teachers. Frontline workers like security personnel are also on the priority list. AstraZeneca and its partner Oxford University tested the vaccine based on giving recipients 2 shots each a few weeks apart. The government will also be directly importing the shots. An interior design company is at the center of the multi-million shillings KEMSA scandal. Eunice Kiumi, the director of Leon Interior Deco Company, says that she prayed and God led her to KEMSA before walking away with a 42 million shillings tender. Ironically, KEMSA issued Leon Interior Deco with a commitment letter dated 30th April 2020, despite the company's letter of intent reading 6th May 2020. The company was paid in a record 2 weeks after delivering the goods.
How did you go to ask for funds and you had not been given the intent letter, the commitment letter that you should supply? Or you are an angel? You said that you are a very prayerful person.
Actually, I'll tell you, even the lady that assisted me, I didn't know her.
Wow.
I didn't know her. I just walked to her office. I was actually looking for...
So, you know, we're jumping the gun, colleagues. I think that the right way is, you said you went into KEMSA.
Yes.
And your prayers were answered.
Yes.
So let us begin by at the door of KEMSA. Who did you meet?
The person I met was actually, I talked to the receptionist.
Uh-huh.
And after the receptionist... they could actually ask, what have you come to do? I was like, I'm looking for tender for masks, to supply masks. Then she told me to wait. Then we were many. Then they came and asked us, who has masks?
Mm-hmm.
Then we lifted our hands, whoever had masks. And then we were told to take the mask to Embakasi for QA verifications.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I did. Then we went. I actually.
Did they give you any document?
No, first they didn't.
Let's now look at some politics. And ODM leader Raila Odinga continued with his tour of coastal region with a series of meetings in Taita Taveta, where he drummed up support for the BBI. Raila, who held several stopovers at various trading centers, told residents that BBI would solve the inequalities within the country.
Vijana kutoweza kufanya biashara yao. Hiyo ndio kitu ambayo haifanyiki wakati huu. Vijana wa Kenya wana akili, wanaweza kusoma haraka. Kwa hivyo yale wanayotaka ni capital ya biashara. Sasa wale wengine walitoa ahadi kwa Kenya ati wakishika hatamu ya utawala ati kila mwaka watakuwa wanazalisha kazi ya kisasa 1,000,000. Hiyo kazi mnaona? Waliwaambia watoto ati kila mtoto atakuwa na laptop ndani ya miezi. Hiyo ni laptop mnaona? Wale watoto ambao waliahidiwa laptop sasa wako kwa darasa ya 8. Hawajaona hiyo laptop, sio? Sasa amesahau mambo ya 1,000,000, amesahau ile mambo ya laptop. Sasa nakuja anasema mama ya mboga, si watu wa kukokoteni, si watu wa wilbaro. Wilbaro nafanya nini? Wilbaro ni chombo ambayo inatumika kwa ujenzi ya manyumba. Unaroga kokoto, unabeba na wilbaro. Basi hivyo. Hii mambo wanasema ni takataka. Si ni takataka? Sisi nasema tuko na suluhu ya shida ambayo inakumba uchumi wa taifa letu. Tunataka kwa hivyo vijana, kina mama na wazee wote waunge mkono BBI. Kwa mama tumesema watasimama kuwania viti ya bunge. Ili bunge ya Senate tutakuwa na mama moja na mwanaume moja. Itakuwa 50-50. Hapa Taita Taveta mtapiga kura kwa mama senator na mzee senator au kijana senator. Sawa?
Now, the late Juja Member of Parliament Francis Waititu, alias Wakape, has been buried at his Juja farm 11 days after he passed on at a Nairobi hospital after a long battle with cancer. The late Wakape has been eulogized as an astute, generous and honest leader who carried out his work with diligence and integrity. President Uhuru Kenyatta, who joined mourners in celebrating the life of the late, urged leaders to emulate the late MP, whom he described as development-oriented and selfless person who did not take advantage of the position to do corrupt deals to enrich himself.
On the spirit that Mzee had of leading this constituency with like-minded people, that he recruited each one of you. But of course he mentored you in his own capacity, and you took initiative to understand the work ahead of you.
Even when you fell sick, you would always brief me, even when you are assisting him, Your Excellency. I'll miss him dearly. I remember on that famous day of the security loss, Mheshimiwa Wakape alikuja akaniambia sasa hii lazima ipite. Sini ya serikali, tunataka kutengeneza nchi.
Tuko hapa kushukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa maisha yake. Na mimi niko hapa kuwahakikishia wenzetu wa Juja ya kwamba kazi ambaye mzee Wakape alianza hatutaiwachilia, tutaimaliza pamoja. Nimesikia yale yametajwa kuhusu maji ya shule hii, kuhusu maji ya Juja, kuhusu title deeds. Nitarudi hapa tutimize. Na ndio tuheshimu memory ya rafiki yetu, na tuheshimu yale ambaye alikuwa anataka kutekelezea wananchi wake. Mambo haya tutayamaliza.
To the corridors of justice, where former Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko has been ordered to appear in court on Thursday for the mention of the case where he is charged with fraud. The court reissued its production orders from Monday after he failed to appear in court this morning. The court was told that there is an order barring the police from interrogating and even taking Sonko from the hospital. Now, according to Deputy OCS Ezekiel Lulei, the order was issued by the Anti-Terrorism Police Unit ATPU court in committee. In the ruling, the trial magistrate noted that the order has not mentioned that he is unable to appear in court or is unfit to stand trial. The defense team, led by lawyer John Haminwa, urged the court not to interfere with Sonko's hospital procedures. Further, the court was told that Sonko is due for a hip operation in South Africa on Wednesday. Sonko's pending court case at the ATPU committee court is expected to be mentioned.